So what are some of your favorites in terms of the native species?
Oh my goodness, I could talk about this forever. My ultimate favorite is probably butterfly weed. Either butterfly weed or blue sage, just because there aren't a lot of like true blue plants and not a lot of like true orange plants. Like they usually either tend to lean a little more like for the orange towards yellow or for the blue towards pink, like a purpley color. And they're just, butterfly weed specifically is just such a brilliant orange. It's so eye-popping. It's just really beautiful. But also, it's related to milkweed, which, if anybody's not aware, milkweed is the only host plant for monarch butterflies, which means that they exclusively lay their eggs on that plant. But what's interesting about that is that they don't really like the nectar of them. Like, they will eat the nectar from it, but that plant serves mostly as a food source for the caterpillars. And so that's where co-planting comes into play, where like you could put your butterfly weed near your milkweed, and since they're like related, they're not going to cause any problems with each other. But you're kind of providing like a food source for the adult butterflies and a food source for the caterpillars at the same time.
No, that's awesome. I forget the name of the bush. I think is it a butterfly bush? Is that a plant? Butterfly bush?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I think that's what we have out front, and around the same time every day we get about maybe 4 or 5 different butterflies that come out. And then last year was 2 years ago, what is it called? A moth, hummingbird moth.
Oh,
yeah.
Those are so cool.
Right. So when I first seen them, I'm like, what the heck is that?
Right? Yeah, it's
it
like, whoa. It's like it looks kind of weird, and then you realize what it is, and it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just saw that.
Yeah. So I like that. Like you mentioned about the companion plants, that's something I would have never known. So how easy is it to grow the milkweed and the butterfly? What did you call it?
Butterfly weed. Yeah.
Butterfly weed. How easy is it to grow those two things?
It's pretty easy actually, as long as the seeds are viable, which just means that they haven't gotten too old. Pretty much, they're native plants here, so they want to grow. You just want to give them a chance, and they'll do it.
Are they perennials?
Yes, they'll keep coming back. They spread through seed, so both butterfly weed and milkweed form seed pods, and in the fall, those kind of like crack open, and the seeds are connected to like little tufts of. They almost look like little like feathers, and the wind carries them, and so they'll spread that way and end up like I'm really excited to see the plants that we put in next year, like how they've spread.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite part of going back to the sites that we've planted at.
Okay. Now, are you guys going to be, because I know you guys are doing some work at the greenhouse over on the west side there. Now, have you all planted any of the milkweed or the butterfly weed there?
Not around the greenhouse, but down the road at Mill Creek Park's Wick Park area. That's my favorite place to go to look, because the big bed between the two parking lots. That's where we've had like the best success of planting things, and we've got a variety of species there. We've got the butterfly weed, the milkweed, some native sunflowers, purple cone flowers, black-eyed Susans, brown-eyed Susans, blue sage, probably some other things I'm forgetting too.
Yeah. So now, when it comes to propagating those things, can you propagate the milkweed, or? I've
heard online that people have had success propagating them. I personally have not had success, so I'm not quite sure, but they're so easy to grow from seed that, with what I do, it's not really worth trying that.
Okay, gotcha. Now, is that something that you teach to others? If not, would you be willing to teach it to others, specifically me?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I've taught a couple classes at Mill Creek Park, and I've been like a guest speaker for a couple classes at YSU. And my favorite one it was at Mill Creek Park. I gave an overview of native plants 101 type thing, and then we had a seed ball activity, which seed balls that's an aspect of guerrilla gardening, which I know these are a lot of terms, but guerrilla gardening is basically somebody taking it upon themselves to toss some native seeds in maybe a strip of grass that's in the roadway or something like that, or maybe a field that doesn't have a lot of traffic on it, just tossing it there and seeing what grows. But so the seed balls are a popular aspect of the guerrilla gardening because it makes the delivery of the seeds pretty easy. And so I taught a class on that, on how to make the seed balls, how to pick the species, and it was a hit. People really enjoyed it.
Okay. Well, yeah, I definitely want to get something like that going here at the Climate Change Action Center because there's a lot of space around here that we could do a lot, and I'm still learning. I do more vegetable gardening, but I'm trying to learn more about the native species and stuff like that, so that'll be awesome.
Absolutely, I'd love to teach you.